people of the Northeast have always been curious, pragmatic and innovative. This culture has driven our success in the energy sector for many years. Through coal and steam, to oil and gas, and now to renewables and other net zero technologies. It's built into our heritage and our DNA. And it's a thing that will define our future. Energy Coast is at an incredibly exciting point in time. We have talent in abundance, outreach which stretches across the globe, businesses that want to come here to invest and grow with us, buying into our reputation for innovation and sharing our journey towards a low-carbon economy. I am confident the real titans of net zero will emerge from the Northeast Energy Cluster.
We've been developing the sector into a world-leading centre of excellence. The Northeast is always involved in new technologies and practices. And these new sectors have really excited people about what is possible. Innovations are always happening. We've got moders who've developed, prototyped, and are now operating a hybrid AUV, using autonomous methods to survey pipelines and the seabed, and harvest data using these ROVs. We've also seen next-level technological developments at MJR Power and Automation, who've designed a system to allow the electrification of crew transfer and support vessels. The Northeast is at the heart of innovations, which will only have huge benefits for our cluster that can and will transform the entire sector globally.
Our cluster here in North East England is full of high-performing companies who are at the top of their game, with the capability to deliver a vast amount of what is required for an offshore wind project. One of our claims to fame is the fact it's unlikely that there is an offshore wind project out there which has not had some contribution from a supply chain business here in North East England. That is the reach of this cluster, using our offshore industry heritage built up over many, many years. NOF, which owns and operates Energi Coast, continues at pace to further develop the cluster, to promote the collaboration, the partnerships and the intertrading between companies. Collectively we are strong and we can tackle any offshore wind challenge which is presented to us. I cannot stress enough the value and impact of the offshore wind supply chain here in North East England. This cluster is making a huge difference to projects around the world. And with the emergence of the floating offshore wind market, I have no doubt Energi Coast will have a substantial role to play.
The strength of the supply chain already in the Northeast is incredible. It's one of the main selling points when we talk to people looking to invest in the region and the sector. The collaboration across the sector is huge, and having the expertise from the Northeast LEP and the Tees Valley Combined Authority contributes to a really attractive package available in the region to bring new investment and develop the renewable and green energy sectors even further.
Some of the projects can only happen because of the people and skills we already have. And we see projects being delivered on the other side of the world that have the fingerprints of the Tees Valley and the North East all the way through them.
The Northeast really is at the centre of the UK offshore wind sector. And being able to bring together Teesside, Northumberland, Tyneside, County Durham and Wearside really showcases the overall offering we have.
The impact our cluster in the Northeast has had globally is quite incredible and can't be overstated. With a supply chain that can design, fabricate jackets, construct and install cable, run the OEM for wind farms and work on decommissioning, there's always a Northeast company doing great things. From the first test sites at Blythe and Redcar, right through to the continued developments in Scotland and in the Irish Sea, and the largest wind farm in the world at Dogger Bank, but then the huge installations in the Far East and the next generation of renewable energy off the coast of America. The work we do, the relationships we build and the problems we solve right here in the Northeast have a reach that touches every part of the globe.
The absolute key to making this industry tick are the people who work within it. Watching people who've moved to join the energy sector and made a huge success of it is incredible to watch and be part of. There's a huge appetite for those looking for post-military careers to join our cluster, and the impact they make to companies is great to see. With many of the companies signing charters to recruit from the armed forces, it brings people who are well versed in discipline and structure, which is what this sector is built on. On the other end of the scale, it's vital we engage with young people in the region, showing them the opportunities and capabilities that are coming that they'll be able to take advantage of. As the sector continues to grow, the future is incredibly bright for the pipeline of talent coming through.
Energy Coast is at an incredibly exciting point in time. We have talent in abundance, a reach from the Northeast that stretches around the world, and people who want to come here to invest and grow with us, to share in our story of innovation for the future and our heritage of shaping the world. The real titans of the Northeast are here in the Energy Cluster.